Hit it. Cheers. Oh, I didn't have any effects to that. Hang on, let me. Cheers. What's poppin', Cougs? Welcome back to another episode of Coug on the Clock. We're changing it up a little bit this week. I will take on the early episode with Eric.
What's up?
Welcome back. I'm so excited, dude. We haven't had an episode together.
I know. It feels weird.
mean, we did the outdoor episode, but I don't really count that as an episode.
Right.
That was a special experimental. Yes.
Which was fun, by the way. Go check it out.
Yeah, and we'll be doing it again soon before Christmas break. So we'll see you guys out there on campus. Anyways, great show for you guys today. We have WSU football, we have NBA, NFL, and we're going to talk a little bit UFC.
UFC, baby. That's a new one.
It is. I mean, we've talked about it before, but we don't talk about it enough, in my opinion. So talk UFC, and then we, of course, a couple birthdays. So with that, let's get into the show.
Go Cougs. Why did I say go Cougs? That's the end thing.
You said go Cougs.
Cool. You can just cut it before that.
Alrighty, first topic is WSU football. All right, we are 6-4 now.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know where to begin.
What do you mean you don't have to say?
I mean, it's like
in a good way or in a bad way?
We won the last game, but it's like you still reflect on the weeks before that, and it's
Dude, we're 6-4 and we're going bowling, bro. What are you talking? Right? What?
I don't know. We started the year so. We started the year. Call me a pragmatist. We started the year so strong. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what a pragmatist is.
A cynic, shall we say?
No.
No.
You a pessimist?
Sure. Let's go with that. I'm a comms major and I'm questioning my own vocabulary. This isn't a good sign.
All right. So, okay, wait. So even though we beat them 20-18, which I mean,
we killed them.
Honestly, we didn't score the whole second half. We didn't do anything in the second half. We had a good game. We had 180 yards rushing. Right. We had 219 passing yards.
Yes.
I'm just saying. I don't think.
And the return of Watson definitely helps.
Yes.
Because we've said the last few weeks, run game wasn't there. Hard to establish the run, right? Nikhil Watson, 20 attempts, 120 yards, and he averaged 5.8 yards, almost 6 yards a carry.
That's good.
That's stellar numbers. I'll take that any day of the week. And obviously 3 tutties.
Yes.
Right? So.
No, we had a good game.
We had a good game.
Okay, I did look, though. We weren't great on, third down conversions and fourth down conversions. We had, 2 or 3.
That's what I'm saying. We won the game, but, I mean, it's like.
Yeah. I mean, we scored on 4 out of the 5 red zone trips. So it's like.
I mean, I'm just thinking about what was the last stellar performance we saw for the Cougs?
Stanford. Last week.
The Ducks game. We lost that game, but we played that game.
Oh, that was a fantastic game.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Even the Utah game, I thought we looked great.
We played pretty good against. Yeah.
We looked good against Utah.
You're right. Maybe call me Negative Nancy. Call me Negative Nancy. Maybe
that's the 4th name we've called you now.
We should get a counter, a list, if you will.
Of all the names?
Yes.
All right, look. I don't think it was bad. Okay, first off, I want to get this out here. Everybody is going to go against this. Cam Ward is not a bad quarterback. He is a freaking magician.
I would agree with you on that.
I'm sorry.
I would have to agree.
I watch him in the pocket. The way he escapes the pocket, it's ridiculous. And every pocket that collapses, he is able to get out of it. He is so maneuverable.
You're right.
Such a great athlete. He's a magician.
And his arm's not terrible either.
It's not.
Nothing to be.
Okay, and I was talking to Damien on the sideline this last weekend when we were playing against ASU.
Right.
Our receivers can't get open after a play breaks down. Last year, we had Calvin Jackson. We had Travell Harris. They were so good at getting open again, restarting a play.
Right.
Because Cam Ward, the pocket collapses so quickly, and Ward has to scramble out of it, does his magician little tricks.
And our O-line isn't as good as last year, which doesn't help.
It's not, but our receivers not getting open to also help, or dropping the ball.
And we don't have Borgie out of the backfield anymore.
We don't. We don't. I don't know.
Another year of Cougar football. What can we say? I don't know.
We are going against Arizona next week, and they will recap it or preview it on Thursday. It's personal.
Very personal.
Oh, real quick. Okay, sorry. I know you're ringing the bell. It's bothering me. Jaden DeLora in that stupid post-game interview. I know. That bothers me.
Dude, why are you so salty?
Dude, watching it, it was as if he'd been bullied for 20 years.
Right? We loved him.
Dude, I've never seen a community love a quarterback more, a college community love a quarterback more. He acts as if we pushed him out. Dicker didn't bench him. He said,
No.
he's like, what I went through there, they didn't give me an opportunity. I'm like, bro, you started the whole season. You're the one.
You had a good
You're
squad.
the one who left in the bowl game.
Exactly.
He didn't bench you. You benched yourself. I don't know.
It's what it is. I hope we smoke him just for that.
Honestly, I don't even care if we win or lose. I just want him to get sacked 4 or 5 times. RJ, get him. Brennan, get him. Freaking, who else is?
Henley,
Henley, please.
do it.
All right. All right, we good?
Yeah, we're good.
I'm good.
Let's move
I just
on.
want to get that rant out real quick. All right, moving on
Thank
to NBA. I'll let you take the lead on this one.
Sure, gladly. You know what? This is kind of the first year where I've been, following the NBA a little bit more, right? And it's kind of a grind because there's so much packed into a week, but it's fun. It's super cool, right? Bucks are 10-2. We know they're good, right? Celtics 11-3. We know they're good, right?
They win their game tonight?
That's a good question.
Because when I was looking, it was 10-3. So they must have just won.
They must have.
There we go.
Right.
All right.
Hawks are good. We know that, right? I like talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
Because, looking at last year's roster, right, it's a good roster just full of role players, right? And then in the offseason, of course, they bring in Donovan Mitchell, who's a stud, right? Spida. And I was a little bit critical of him just as my favorite player, Shaq, right? Can he really take the load on this team, right? They need points, right? That's what they struggled doing.
Yeah.
And he's been doing phenomenal, lights out scoring. Totally spearheading that offense, right? Definitely a number 1 guard. Like, he doesn't – true, he had Rudy Gobert in Utah, right? He doesn't need a solid number 2 to score. Like, he's been doing great, right? And obviously Darius Garland on that squad also playing unbelievable ball. He averaged, I believe it was like 35 plus, 30 plus a couple nights ago, right? And he's a young kid, so you love to see the Cavs without LeBron doing well, in my opinion, right?
That is cool. Yeah. You're right. It is. I will say though, the Kings beat them.
The Kings, and credit
The Sacramento
to the
Kings beat
Credit
them.
to the
They
Kings.
also beat the Warriors last night.
Are the Kings good? No.
They're 6-6 right now.
They're 6
They're
and
number 9 in
6.
the West. They're in the top 10.
They're in the top. Okay. They're number 9.
I'm not a Kings fan, but I have to rep my hometown. I'm not.
Dude,
I'm a Warriors fan, and we look
Okay.
like garbage this year. We're
Yeah,
0-7
what's up
away,
with
bro.
that? I know.
0-7 away.
But here's the thing, though. I was discussing this with a buddy of mine. Yeah, they're looking pretty atrocious right now, but
They turn it around.
it's
At
the
least
Warriors.
half of the season,
It's the
yeah.
Warriors. It's Steph. You got the former Cougar Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, the young Jordan Poole, who has aged significantly.
He's ridiculous.
He's almost, you can tell they've been coaching him up. When I say they, Curry and Klay, of course, right?
Right.
Coaching him
Not
up.
Draymond.
I wish Draymond
like-
was
I
his
like Draymond.
2014 self. He's getting up there. He's kind of old now.
I like Draymond.
I love Draymond. He's cool. He's like Dennis
funny.
Rodman's predecessor, Maybe
Yeah.
not that gritty and like spontaneously out there per se, but he's cool.
Yeah,
I
right.
love him. Lakers. Yo,
Lake Show.
I'm a SoCal kid.
Lake
all
Show.
right? Yo, what's going on? We're 3-10.
It's because y'all changed it from the Staples Center, man. It's not a thing anymore. Y'all went away from the Staples
I
Center.
don't know
You
where to
can't do
begin.
anything.
I don't know where to start. You know what? I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
The bell
all right.
rang.
Okay, real quick.
Vámonos.
Who do you
Okay.
have as of now? Who do you have winning it all?
You know what? That's a good question. When we did a preview of the NBA prior to the season started, I selected the Clippers and the Heat to make the finals, right? To win it all now, the Bucks is a good guess, but I
Yeah.
love dark horses. Hawks are looking nice.
Okay.
But realistically, I'm just going to say Bucks for the sake
Okay.
of it, yeah.
And for the Bucks, Brandon Willman, he was on the show last week. He said they are going to break the season win record. Is that going to happen?
No.
No. All right.
No.
Well, that's all I want to know.
Definitely not.
All right. I'm still living down the hill of the 76ers. All right. Moving on to
Good
the NFL.
NFL.
Eagles currently are playing the Commanders. Let's see what the updated score is. Oh, they scored?
I have it right here. It's 23-21. Commanders are up. Fourth quarter just started. There's 11 minutes left on the clock.
I still don't think the Eagles are a real team. I think they're going to lose their first game in the playoff.
They're 8-0, but I'm with you. They've been beating Mickey Mouse teams.
Yes.
You can't deny it. And it would be really bad if they were brought down by the Commanders, a team that struggled to even
That's
find
America's team right there.
a team that even struggled to find a logo and a team name last year. They have no identity. It's they're the Cleveland Browns of a couple years ago today. If that makes sense.
When I look at the Commanders logo, it looks like a fruit roll-up, you know, like in waves.
It
like
does.
It's
It
cut
does.
up and yeah.
Like they had like Red Wolves. That could have been a dope. That was up there.
Red Tails would have been awesome.
Red Tails would have been sick.
And it would have been historical. I think it would have been fantastic. Let's go over the games over the weekend, though. Packers beating the Cowboys. And that's the end of this obligated Cowboys talk segment.
Yeah. Fish.
Seahawks went to Germany. And, you know, they didn't play a great game. They lost to the Bucks. Tom Brady finally got his mojo back after the divorce.
Literally.
And Christian, one of our WSN analysts, told me actually before, he said, Tom Brady is now won, not only in the U.S., but in England, in Mexico, and Germany. All the countries that we've had an NFL game in.
Right.
I think since the Super Bowl era. So, yeah, I mean, that was big. Dude, the crowd.
That was actually, I want to talk about that.
Can we talk about the crowd?
So,
I'm going to play the clip right now.
They do it. If we can find it. It's going to be right.
No.
Yes, this is Munich singing John Denver as one. This is awesome. This is literally happening. Listen to this. And by the way, that's exactly how Tom Brady snaps it. They're still singing. Look at this Rashad White. As the fans are singing John Denver.
Right.
Okay. So
we're back.
Obviously, they played in Bavaria, right? In the stadium of Bayern Munich, one of the leading European teams. So I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Yeah. So thanks to my roommate, I now know this, right? Bayern Munich is definitely one of the best German clubs, right?
Okay.
Huge stadium, right? And they packed it out. They packed the stadium out.
They did. It was awesome. Dude, they're passing out the beers at those games.
Those are some German beers. Yeah.
Oktoberfest.
Those are probably so good. I'm underage.
We can't talk about
they weren't.
this.
No, they weren't good. No. But yeah, so first game in Germany. That looked super cool. That looked super sick.
Yeah.
You're still on that.
Yeah.
You're still on. Shall we move on?
We should probably. Well, real quick.
Uh-huh.
Niners came back and beat the Chargers.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to beat the mic.
There's so many Chargers. So obviously I'm from San Diego, right?
Yeah, but you're not a Chargers fan, though.
I'm not. You're correct.
Right.
But
That's
all
really
my
cool.
buddies on social media, they're so tired of the pain. They're so fed up. What is this? Yeah, I mean, we have a fellow San Diego behind the camera here shaking his head. Yeah, I mean,
Are you a Chargers fan?
Hell no.
No.
But you know the pain. You know what? Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Okay.
So,
Who's your current MVP right now? If the season ended today, who is your MVP?
wow. Geno.
Shut up.
Geno.
No.
Yes, sir.
No.
Geno.
If the season ends today, I'm going Tua. I'm going Tua. I'm being honest.
That doesn't feel right, man.
Dude, what are you talking? He's turned his career around. He's turned his career around in a season.
I don't know.
Brand new coach, brand new roster. He's making the plays that we all.
It's Tua though.
Okay, right. It's Tua. He's making the plays that we all thought he couldn't make in the last 3 years.
I mean, Josh Allen.
I still think Tua. And he battled that injury. What he's put up with this season, and the fact that he's still a leading quarterback, and he just took over the AFC East.
I gotta give you this. You present some very good insight and hot takes on this. Like, I hadn't thought about Tua that highly until you just brought it up.
I'm saying Tua, the way he's been treated, he deserves it.
Now I'm staggering back because it's still Tua. Like, dog, sorry, you're kind of a clown, kind of a meme. You know,
Not this year though. He's defying all those thoughts. I don't know. I'm a Tua stan.
It's like Johnny Manziel comeback or something.
No,
like that.
no.
Maybe not that
No,
dramatic.
Johnny Manziel. No, that was a whole different level of trash, dude.
That's true.
That was horrible.
Tebow.
Tebow was good his first season. He hasn't done anything since.
Keyword first season. This could be that one season for
Dog, Tua's been in the league for 2 years.
Yeah, and last year he was garbage.
No, whatever. I'm picking Tua for current MVP. Season today. Current
That's a hot
MVP.
take.
That's my MVP. All right, let's move on to the last topic.
UFC.
UFC. So, what did you research this weekend or today? I guess because we talked about this
Right.
today.
So, honestly, preparing for the show, I kind of reorient my tabs on my computer, make it a little easier to look at, right?
Yeah.
I just Googled UFC. I knew the headlines were going to come up.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And UFC's cool because, it's primal. It's a primal sport.
Yeah, and it's not. It wasn't one of those. It's not one of those main sports. It's not baseball. It's not basketball. It's not football. But it's probably one of the biggest grossing sports in the world.
They're bringing so much money.
They are.
Right.
It's becoming.
And that's
huge.
a whole other conversation with Dana White and potentially paying the fighters differently. That's another conversation, right? But it's fun to watch.
It is. No,
it kind of reminds me.
It's fun to watch with your friends. Honestly, I wouldn't watch it alone.
Sure.
I can't watch UFC alone.
No,
like, I feel weird. Like I feel like I'm at some weird.
I feel like a 40-year-old man drinking a stout. Well, I do like stouts, but drinking a stout.
Stop it.
Damn it! Do it again. Sorry, Mom. Okay. It's sad. Adesanya is getting old. We knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, 2 of the 3.
I love his character.
As they call themselves, the African Kings, which have been struck down.
Sure.
Yeah, Kamaru Usman lost back in August in UFC 278. He lost to Leon Rocky Edwards in the 5th round.
Who?
Leon Edwards. His nickname is Rocky.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Got it.
Lost the 5th round by a knockout. So that's one of the Kings. Second, Izzy Adesanya.
Right.
Lost to Alex Pereira. I can't. My friend had to help me with the name. I can't figure it out. So, 5th round TKO.
Yeah.
Technical knock. As TKO means technical knockout means the referee had to come in and stop the fight. That happened this last Saturday when we whooped ASU, and then the 3rd king left, Francis Ngannou.
Right.
He's the last standing. He hasn't been knocked out yet, but according to a UFC insider that I talked to, he might go down next year against Jon Jones because Dana White talked about how Jon Jones is going to make his 2023 return.
I saw that.
And because it's a business, there's anyone else that they would have Jon Jones fight other than Francis Ngannou.
Interesting.
So, and I think Jon Jones could come in and beat Francis Ngannou. And that'd be the 3rd king going down.
Give me a Hezbollah fight, bro.
Hezbollah?
Yeah. Dana White's been talking about Hezbollah.
Dude, I want to see Hezbollah.
That'd be super cool. That'd be dope. That'd be super funny.
In other UFC news, Australian fighter Alexander Volkanovski, who is currently the featherweight champ, he has the belt in the featherweight division, is moving up to fight Russian Islam Makhachev to challenge for the lightweight belt. So he can have 2 belts.
That'd be cool.
So that'd be, I think, the 3rd or 4th time that's happened in the UFC. Nothing else than that. Do you have anything for the
I do
UFC?
not.
All right. Let's move on.
Birthdays.
Birthdays. Happy birthday to Pete Davidson.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
the dog himself.
the dog.
Are we talking? Are we doing this?
We're doing this. I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing this.
I mean, obviously, moving on from Kim K. Now he's dating. I
Is
don't
he
even
with
know.
somebody?
Yeah, you haven't seen this?
No, I haven't.
He's dating a new supermodel. I forget her name.
All right, hang
Pete.
Davidson girlfriend?
Yeah. Emily Ratajkowski.
Oh,
Sorry for the mispronunciation.
for real?
Dude,
Wow.
my boy's.
By the way, score update, Washington is up 26-21 on Philly. Anyways,
Okay,
but yeah,
damn.
dog.
The
Pete
king.
Davidson's a dog. He's a dog.
What's he doing? He just took Kim K.
What's next?
Boom. Yeah, no, literally. I don't know if we have enough clout here as Zach Wilson per se, but
No.
he's up there with one of the dogs. You know what I mean? Like, you can't deny it. Okay, I'm
All
sorry.
right. Happy birthday to Mason Ramsey.
Is he related to Gordon Ramsay?
No.
Who's Mason Ramsey?
Do you know who Mason Ramsey is?
I feel uncultured.
Kid country singer.
The yodeling kid in Walmart.
Oh, please.
Happy birthday to Mason
God.
Ramsey. Also, happy birthday to our only athlete on this list, Bull.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. There's our athlete connection.
Yeah. He's
but
insane in 2K. He's so good.
Is he?
In 2K, though.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You don't think he's that good?
He's been getting better IRL.
Yeah, I've been seeing some
progressing
good
a little
highlights
bit.
of him on
Yeah. What team is
Instagram.
he on now? I forget.
Huh?
What team is he on now? I forget. Google.
Yeah. Meanwhile, that's all for this show. Bull is on the Mavericks. That's Orlando.
No, I'm sorry. Magic. Yeah.
The Orlando Magic.
It's been a long day.
But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure you follow us on all of our social medias, on Instagram at Wazzu Sports Network, on Twitter on Wazzu Sports Net. Make sure you go to YouTube and watch all the great Cable 8 content that's coming out.
Do it.
Great TV shows are coming out. There's a short film coming out soon. It's going to be previewing in the theater in the Cub. So if you're a student here, make sure you go check that out. It's on Instagram, Kobe. There is a new piece of limited edition merch for this week. You're no longer able to buy the Obligated Cowboys Talk segment merch, but now keep calm and watch WSN. That's the merch. Are you okay?
No.
Our timer is dying, so let's finish this up. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
Thank you.
Our host, Alexander Huddleston.
I'm Erick Aguilar.
And we will see you guys next time.
Later.
Go Cougs.
Jinx.
Jinx.